Oh man, so I finally got my Sony Movie Studio. And you know what's funny? I look outside and there's a box sitting there and I'm like, oh shit, what's this box? So I walk over and you know what it is? It's Sony Movie Studio. And it's in a box. Like it's in a, window. If you've ever bought Windows 7 from Newegg, it's in this like, I'd say 4 or 5 inches tall by 6 inches long. It's like in a little box and I'm like, well, okay, then I guess because I ordered the OEM version, which should have only been like a slip. It's like, oh, I guess they gave me a box with the CD too. I open it, it's a whole bunch of that paper stuffing from Newegg, and it's just the CD sitting in there. And I'm like, really? You put it in a box? Why not an envelope? Because you can send them in envelopes, just a package. Oh, well, that makes sense because it could break. But still, a big ass. Why not get little boxes for CDs and stuff like that? That's a big ass box. Anywho, now that I got my box, though, I can start recording in Sony Movie Studio. Well, not recording, but I can start rendering in Sony Movie Studio. So I have no idea what I'm going to put in the background. But I do know that I'm going to start my Half-Life series because I got the cinematic mod for Half-Life 2. And let me tell you, it is a completely different game. I've already played Half-Life 2 all through the whole story and half of Half-Life 1. I never really liked Half-Life 1 that much. I know it was the foundation for the second one, but with the old graphics, it's really not. I know at the time you could say that it was really good, but now that you're used to all the new graphics and stuff, I kind of expect, you know what I mean? So I got the cinematic mod for Half-Life 2, and it looks like a game that just came out this year. Let me tell you, it looks fucking amazing. So Google that shit, cinematic mod 12 for Half-Life 2. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, and I wanted to put this off until I could play Black Mesa because they were updating it. They have about half of the story done, and they don't have the part where you go into the actual other realm, I think it is, whatever you want to call it. I never got that far in the original, so they don't have the second half of the original game done yet. So I wanted to wait until I could play Black Mesa, then do Half-Life 2 with cinematic mod, but I have no idea on the ETA for Black Mesa, so I might have to just go ahead and, you know, oh man, there we go. So I had to move my mic. It was sitting on my alt key and I couldn't type anything, so I might as well have to go ahead and just do the Half-Life 2 gameplay. And if you don't know what Half-Life 2 is and you haven't played it and you want to, I guess, it's really, really good. It's one of the best shooters I've ever played in my life. I'm not even kidding. That's how good the game is. The story is fantastic. I'm just saddened by they didn't really finish the game with, they had like Half-Life 1 and then it kind of just cut off, and then Half-Life 2 episode 1 came out, which was a continuation. Then they had Half-Life 2 episode 2, and like the second episode, the first episode was really short. The first episode I beat in like 3-4 hours. The second episode I beat in about a day. But then again, I didn't play that much. I played like off and on. But when you start playing it, like the beginning of Half-Life, just the original like base game, the beginning is kind of poopy until you get to the part where you actually get to the river. That's when it starts getting better. And then after that, it's once you can make it to actual Dr. Freeman, it's the best. Well, anyways, that's what I just plan on doing. I just smacked the mic there. That's what I plan on doing. So yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. So I will see you all later.